Okay, so this is Los Angeles Southwest College Child Development Center, and we are now in the yellow family classroom. So when you first walk into the room, you'll see that there is a parent board for information for parents, and right below there are the cubbies for the children. So this is the area where the children can come, place their personal belongings as they come in, and you'll see that the cubbies have the children's names on there for them to recognize their names as well. We have our children, look who's in the yellow family, and then we have a morning message board. Gives children information about, looks like the weather for the day. Okay, so now we're going to move around into the classroom, and we'll see different areas, and many of the areas are labeled by the signs hanging up. So right here we see math, so this would be the math area or math center. We have some tables that are labeled with shapes, and in our math center we have some manipulatives. There are different types of manipulatives. There are blocks, dominoes, and pegs with pegboards. We have some numbered dice, some chain links, and some pattern materials. These are the wooden dominoes and some more pattern blocks. So a lot of manipulatives used for math. These are for stringing beads, and there are more here as you go along. There's also some homemade little tissue box activities as well. Over in this area we also have the writing center. So here's the writing center, and you'll notice some writing tools, looks like pencils, chalk, crayons, some trays and paper, and everything's accessible to the children where they can walk up and retrieve the materials that they want to work with. We have some boards here, writing boards as well. So it's very important that the children can walk up and access the materials on their own. Here are some of the results of children's writing. And it looks like they're doing some cutting also. Okay. Now we're going to walk over to the, looks like this may be the reading area. I see some children book covers hanging up in the ceiling. We have a display of the Very Hungry Caterpillar. And we have a bookshelf with books. And one thing that's important with the book area or the library, yes, it's the library, is to have cushioned areas where children can sit and be comfortable. So there's a bench, and there's also some big pillows in the rug where children can sit and be comfortable while they're reading. We go over here, we have the listening center, and here you can see where the children have headphones and a space to sit, and they can listen to stories with books to go along with it while they're sitting at the listening center. Here we have our computer center. So the kids have computers with children's software on the computers, and also printers so they can print some of their own work or artwork, which leads us into the art area. So you can see a lot of the children's artwork here, and some of their art materials: glue, scissors, markers. We have containers with crayons, scissors, markers, tissue paper, magazines for cutting, and other art materials along the way. Markers, I think I said that, and glue. Okay, glue sticks. And so as you can see, everything is accessible for the children, so they can go up and work on their own. And here's some of the children's artwork. We have more artwork here, and it's important to have the children's work on display as a part of their learning environment. Helps them to feel good about what they're doing. and feel good about themselves. This is the music area. So we have musical instruments, and radio, and also a little carpet area. And next to that we have the science center. So we have some, looks like different colors, bottles, science bottles. They probably mixing colors. Here we have some harvest. Looks like a pumpkin squash. And we have books, science manipulatives such as magnifying glasses and other materials for children to explore, insects. And I like the fact that they have children's books in the science area. You want to try to have books in just about every area of the classroom. And the science area is also extended over here where we have live plants. We have some science kits. This is one on recycling, which that's cute. Plastic, aluminum, compost, glass. So it's a little recycling center. Okay, a little fish tank. And we have sand and water. Oh, I forgot our little guinea pig. And now we have our sand and water area, which is a good aspect. This can be indoor and outdoor. So you have a basic sand and water table, and you just adjust it to whether you want sand in it or water in it. And so this is good for helping children develop their fine motor skills, sensory motor skills. They can do pouring and emptying, can talk about weight and measurement and different things. So a lot of skills can be developed from this area. Another area we have is our dramatic play, or housekeeping areas, some people call it at some programs. So basically this is where children go to imitate their world from home. So you see you have your refrigerator, your stove, you have brooms and mop, sitting area, a little baby crib, chairs, different things that represent a home environment. Okay, we have some pens and telephone, dress up clothes. And here you'll hear a lot of role playing and dramatic play, and children imitating what they hear and experience at home. So you might find the kids in here cooking, washing, talking to their kids, putting their babies to sleep, and so on. And you see I like the little coffee table with the plants and flowers to really resemble a home environment. Okay, I think I left off one area, which is the block area here. And we have blocks, Legos, a lot of different size blocks, and you see the shelves are labeled so the children can put the blocks back where they go. Dinosaurs. Okay, and more blocks. And we have a huge space for children to work with their blocks, a soft cushion space for children to work. Okay, so this is one of the classrooms, preschool classrooms in the Los Angeles Southwest College Child Development Center. I'm going to give you a good view of the whole classroom with all of the areas. Okay, and that's it.